But from here on out, you can pretty much infect even more if you wanted. Personally, though, I wouldn't go for water in here because you're not going to need it. Eggs, not really needed. Your main thing is probably going to be the symptoms. The neural breach means to breach the blood and brain barrier to allow access to the host brain. This causes dystonia, rapid eye blinking. Now, I'm not going to get that just yet, because I want to get drug resistance 2 first. And now that I see that they're probably going to start working on the cure, I'm probably going to have to see about forming a defense. So now we have another plane. I did not mean to send it there, but oh well. It means China will get a little bit more infected, I guess. But if you want to increase the amount of planes that show up, you can add more to that ability. So if you want to, if you really need to speed things up, like I'm probably gonna have to do myself, yeah. But here we have new abilities, like new messages. Scientists tell public not to worry about SSF. Although unpleasant, it does not appear to cause any symptoms in humans and will be easily cured. Excuse me. So yeah, they're basically saying there aren't any symptoms, and they think, okay, we'll be able to easily cure it. You're giving them false hope, I guess. But, let's see here. Go for genetic reshuffle 1, so that way it can't, you know, more will have to be done for a cure. Of course, I'm going to infect Greenland next, because it's Greenland. Like, what do you expect? I don't trust this country at all, so... And it does come in handy if you need some DNA points as well, by the way. I think I'm going to go ahead and get Trojan planes too. But now, you know, pheromone secretion used to get more hosted travel in planes to target countries. Now you unlock 3 more abilities, which increases what you can do. Trojan Destroyers 1. Testosterone secretion in Trojan host causes destructive and aggressive behavior in target country. You can get Trojan Planes 3, which means auxiliary steroids in humans used to bolster pheromone production, causing even more Trojan planes. You can also get Trojan Roamers 1, which means adrenaline secretion in Trojan host causes them to travel more, increasing infectivity in target country. So I would recommend going for Trojan Roamers and Trojan Planes because you really want to make sure that infectivity, this thing will spread fast. So you want it to spread fast because it's going, the symptoms get pretty damn crazy pretty fast. But yeah, I am infecting all disturbing reports of SSF. The scientists prove that the worm can theoretically manipulate human thoughts to its advantage. More research is needed. So they've already found out the plot twist with this worm. The worm can make humans... Basically the worm can... What's the way to put it? Like, it can brainwash them. Sort of like put them under mind control. So, yeah, we are able to pretty much have mind control over humanity here. New cleaning techniques are now being used to stop ships transmitting any disease between countries. Only advanced world waterborne diseases can survive on them. So I need to get Water 1 after all. Worms develop a more flexible cell membrane which allows them to survive at a range of depths. Pretty much. But hopefully now that the upgrade lets ships be infected again. So now that's dealt with, yeah. Let's see here. Go for New Zealand next. I'm trying to get all the island countries infected first so we know they're sorted out. Now comes the fun part. Not sure if I actually want to go for that just yet. I think it is high time that we should probably think about going for symptoms. So, neural breach I've already explained. So, cerebral tendrils. Tendril production in the cerebral cavities begins. Enables increased control over host brain. You can see the little flashing things here indicating that it's starting to take off. excuse me. You have frontal mesh, which means the tendrils mesh with the frontal lobe, the conscious thought center, and gain the ability to mentally manipulate the host. You have adrenergic, there we go, constriction. Beta receptor blockers release, dampening anxiety in the host and lessening severity of allergic reactions to the worm. So basically, you're making the host have a little bit more, immunity to the worm, confusion, or immunity to combating the worm anyway. Confusion, dopamine production stimulated to cause bouts of confusion in host, harder to concentrate on complex work. Yeah, you kind of want that. Then we have memory loss. Neurotic plagues deposited on gray matter significantly impact memory and learning. Very hard to cure. So here's more means of pushing back the cure. We shall get that as well. So oh boy. These words. Anxiolytic infusion. MASH synthesis of neurotransmitter gamma aminobutyric acid significantly reduces anxiety in the host and minimizes severity of reactions. Yeah, this thing gets very technical if you haven't guessed. But I mean, hey. Of course, the London Olympics get postponed again. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, Japan got infected the moment. Okay. Well, that was Russia, wasn't it? Was it? I don't even know now. Well, you can see how quick. Oh, never mind. The London Olympics are back on. Okay, so this is the first time I think you guys are able to see the London Olympics actually happen. That didn't take long. Let's see. You get Trojan Rumors 1. We get Trojan Rumors 2 next. Adrenaline surges in Trojan host causes them to travel more, increasing infectivity in target country. So I'm trying to increase the infectivity a bit, as best as I can. Looking to see what else hasn't been. There's a lot of countries that have not been infected yet, by the way. A lot. So, gotta keep that in mind. Fortunately, it seems like they're kind of spreading on their own too, which is nice. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of things to get used to for this. It's nothing compared to the, whoa, okay, suddenly giant, wow. People infected with SSF came to London and spread their disease. It should never have gone ahead. Yep. And if you're wondering why there was a sudden increase in red bubbles, now you know. Because the Olympics. That's generally why it doesn't happen all too often. That's generally why. So now with all this stuff, let us get Genetic Reshuffle 2 and maybe Genetic Reshuffle 3. I don't know yet. But let's see here. By the way, yes, it does cause DNA to devolve. So I wouldn't recommend actually. Anyway, let's get Frontal Mesh. Now we unlock immaturity, hormone production altered, which causes reduction in maturity. Lower levels of hygiene increase infection. Perceptive jolt. Tendrils increase brain pressure, resulting in fever, which disrupts host priorities and decision making. Go for immaturity, I think. This one unlocks mania. Excess serotonin production triggered. Manic episodes lead to increased contact with others and inability to focus. Yeah, this is getting pretty big. Let's get the infusion one. Psychosis. Tendrils tweak dopamine's receptors, inducing occasional states of psychosis and personality shifts to better accommodate worm. So yeah, these are getting very, very huge. So we'll get that. Adoration, surges of testosterone and estrogen hijack host emotions and create desire to spread infection. You could also get despair. Altered serotonin levels impact mood regulation, induce feelings of despair in the host, and lessen self-preservation instinct. So as you can see, this is the lethality is going up. You can probably guess why. Didn't mean to get adoration, but hey. Then we get devotion. Surges of dopamine and serotonin compel the host to constantly think about the worm and triggers intense rushes of pleasure. Yeah, they're getting pretty damn huge now. So if you haven't guessed, we're slowly making the planet want to be infected. Slowly making the planet want to worship the worm and all. Now the USA is shutting down airports. Let's see the cure right now. They're a long ways away, but that's going to pick up very soon, if it isn't already.